EvoPod listeners and viewers. We are back with another episode of EvoPod. I'm your host SK, and this is your.
I'm Ruben, and this is your pod. Let's go.
Today's topic actually is quite interesting one. We're going to talk about uh, detox tea. Uh, what's
Waist
not
trainers
waist trainer and fat burner. So
and fat burner.
I'm going to put fat burner at the last thing that we're going to talk. So we'll talk about detox tea and waist training. So obviously it's a scam. Detox tea and this waist trainer obviously is a biggest scam that you can ever see in your lifetime.
Yeah.
It let's go in detail.
It's a huge misconception. It's a very, very big misconception.
And detox tea, how okay, a lot of people, even my friends, some of my friends, they ask the only thing that they ask is the how detox tea making you lose weight. Like if detox tea is not making you lose weight, and how come they're showing this result? How come they're showing these testimonials? So then people are messaging and then, oh, I lost this, and then they screenshot that and then they put in Instagram. So how does this all happen? Okay, let's say a simple logic. Let's go into like okay, once you start with a specific product, so once you decided to lose weight, so you are looking for a product now. So you bought that product, any product, you bought anything, just bought it. Say they promise you to make you to lose weight. Then what you're going to do is the first thing you'll buy. The second thing, what you'll do, you'll go under a diet. You'll go under a calorie restriction. You're not tracking your calorie, but you're going under a calorie restriction. You're automatically
because when you get something, it's a lot more than physical. It's more psychological because you're already thinking that, oh, okay, everyone says this works, so it must work for me as well. So I need to do a certain things to actually make it work, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like you want to maximize the product because you bought it and then you already have your mindset set that it's going to work. So if you diet, so it can make the product work more faster. So it's like more towards your psychological thing. It's never been like it's the physical. It changes because you reduce your calories, and also sometimes some people start to work out. So this is what making people to lose weight, not the detox tea.
And even if you want to go to the physical side of it, right? The simplest explanation is everything that you eat has matter, has its okay, even the smallest amounts of chocolate, they have very high amount of calories. But then when you look at low calorie dense foods, it's in the respect of how big the meal is compared to the calories itself that the meal contains. So when you look at detox teas and all that, right, don't look at them as detox teas. It's just tea. And when you're drinking, you're not drinking just a small cup of it. You're drinking that entire container of it. And when you do that, you're already feeling black coffee or any other tea. You're drinking it. Say you're drinking black tea. It's still low calorie. You're using it as a meal replacement. So when you're full, you don't feel like eating.
When you're eating and the meal that contains 500 calories, now you're replacing with 100 to 200 calories worth of drink. So they basically
liquid,
it's a liquid calorie, and then you're automatically we are going under a calorie deficit.
The calorie deficit,
So this what happens. And another thing that happens is it removes your water from your body. The first day or the second day or the first week that you're going under this detox tea, it removes your water intake from your body. It dehydrates you, obviously. So when you it excretes your water, and then so obviously when you stand on the scale, you look like you reduce a weight. So this is what happens in detox tea.
And the biggest differences will be in the first few weeks itself.
yeah,
Like we've already established in our previous Evo pods, or in fact any knowledgeable any knowledgeable person, the beginning of your weight loss journey will be the time where your body takes to adapt more vigorously towards the changes, and because it adapts that vigorously towards the changes, you're going to see massive differences.
yeah,
So even the slightest caloric deficit, or even the slightest calorie expenditure that you do, is going to uh, manifest in a more larger number on the scale. I mean, what I mean is a difference on the scale compared to further down on the road. So if you continue drinking the detox tea towards, like, say, after 6 months or something, right, you're not going to see as much difference, because you're not you don't understand the principle behind it itself, the calorie deficit principle. So you're
yeah.
not going to be continuously in a caloric deficit.
The metabolic adaptation is very less when we start to lose weight, because that's how the body works for the new stimulus, like the
Yeah,
first week or 2 weeks, and then there's a lot of things that happen, like it excretes your excess body water weight, then it will reduce your, so if you reduce your carbs, and then automatically you will reduce more water weight, because carbs absorbs glycogen absorbs
it
water
holds more water
into
in your body. Yeah,
more, yeah, in your muscle. So these kind of things that happens, and then so all this happen. So and then while you're drinking detox tea, so in your mind, that your people are thinking that it makes you to lose weight or to lose fat. No, it's not. And coming back to the business that these people are doing, like they, okay, these are testimonials that they're posting, okay. And second of all, you can buy a lot of testimonial in other places. Like if you go to Google, you can buy testimonials.
yeah.
You can literally buy
we
testimonials.
we're not trying to bullshit the product itself or the people
Yeah,
doing the business, because they are looking for money as well.
yeah,
It's their way of income,
yeah.
but look for a better product to actually,
Do,
market or
yeah.
sell. Detox teas aren't going to do shit unless you know what the reason behind it.
And people are
It's
saying they want to detox their body. Like this is more towards health. It's not towards fitness, but it's more towards health.
yeah.
Let me tell you something. You have your lungs, you have your kidneys, you have your liver. If you don't have these three organs, you have to drink the detox tea. If you have these three organs, you don't need detox tea to remove toxins from your body. If you don't have kidney to remove your toxins, then you can think about drinking your detox tea. Even in that case, it
it,
doesn't help in any way.
it doesn't help.
How are
Oh
you going
god.
to? You can think in a logic perspective lah. Like literally, it doesn't help. Your liver does that, your
You
lungs
know,
does that, your kidney does that.
there was one video I saw on Instagram, lah, but this was a few years ago. They were telling the detox tea cleans your large intestine and intestine. It cleans all the pores and
Walls
all
are
that inside. I was like, what?
what?
I was like, what?
You're drinking
What
soap, I think.
ridiculousness
I
is
think
this?
they're mixing soap inside, and so that it will clean the walls. Or
You,
it's really ridiculous lah, because it doesn't work like that. Because our body works in a way that it detox its own. That's the
yeah,
job of
it's
the
very
organs.
efficient, lah.
Yeah, it's so damn efficient.
Aye.
If you're good, if you're healthy, if you don't have fatty acid accumulation on your liver, or your organ good, your kidney is good, your lungs is good, shouldn't be a problem, because everything is done by your own body.
Yeah.
You
I
just
mean,
have to
when you're
put
walking and you're sweating, you're also secreting
toxins.
unwanted.
What? Yeah,
Of course, yeah, you're managing your temperature, but still, when you're sweating, you're also secreting unwanted toxins.
yeah,
So your body is bloody efficient, really. You don't need something from the outside to actually clean your body or anything. The most you can do, the best detox supplement that you can that you can have is water.
Water.
That itself helps your kidney by diluting all the unwanted toxins already. It
In
helps the
your
kidney
blood.
well enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more than good enough actually. Just water, and you need to spend money.
I mean, of course, unless you're buying from 99 lah, the crates, water crates.
And another thing is the second thing that we're going to talk. Waist trainer. ஐயோ இத பார்த்து பார்த்து எனக்கு தலை வலி எடுத்துக்கிச்சு. I don't know lah. See, in serious talk, how on earth waist trainer helps you to lose weight, lose fat? I don't know. Log, let
Do
goes
you
under
agree?
logic. Simple logic. Seriously, I tell you, simple logic. You are wrapping your body. You are wrapping your body with a cloth. It's basically a cloth, just a
Yeah.
cloth. So you are wrapping
I
your
mean,
body with a cloth. How? Like how?
I would agree if people say it shapes your body in the sense that
Yeah,
when you're putting clothes on top, you don't see the excess
excess. Yeah,
unwanted curves and all that crap. La.
yeah.
But to say that it reduces the fat in your stomach just because of wearing it, damn, I should have worn that when I was younger itself.
And they say that it can fix your waistline. Okay, let me tell you something. Because when you wear this kind of waist trainers, what this happens is it compresses your organs, obviously. So
Yeah.
what happens is when your stomach is your core, your everything is filled with stomach, intestines, liver, everything. Like when you wear these waist trainers, so it compresses the organs, so it rearrange your organs, and then it compresses,
Like,
then
you
hold
know
it
what?
there.
I'm gonna see how long. I forgot how long the intestine is, lah. Let it How long is the intestine?
If I'm not wrong, it's a few kilometers. Eh,
இல்ல
few meters.
1.5 meters. Small
1.5.
intestine is about 6 meters. Large intestine is about 1.5 meters. That is 7.5
Of
meters, you know.
meters.
7 point freaking 5 meters
That's an
inside your bloody the stomach.
and then you're compressing
Inside
with,
your bloody stomach.
sorry, you're compressing everything together with this waist trainer.
Ridiculous.
You can decide whether it's
That's,
harmful or no. There's a beauty is pain, but it's not supposed to be this painful, lah. Obviously, I don't think
I was
so.
watching a video the other day. A woman who actually removed some of her
Rib
ribs
cage, yeah,
to
they do
actually
though. Yeah,
to
they do that.
actually I was and she chipped off some of her pelvic or so. You know, I was like, what the hell are we doing to our bodies now?
No, they are removing the ribs. I have seen that they remove a few rib cages
God
so that they
damn,
have that shape, the S, but the curve,
hourglass shape.
hourglass shape. That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous, man.
They finding
Ooh.
shortcuts, lah. Finding shortcuts.
Finding shortcuts is one, lah, but to go to this extent, to actually put your life at risk by removing the whole point of the rib cage is to protect your lungs and
True.
whatever organs that are situated
That, yeah.
inside your rib cage.
Mm.
But to remove certain portions of your rib cage just to look good, I mean, there's a function for it. Why the hell would you remove it? And the waist trainers, what's the point of it if once the moment you take off
It's
and
going
you
to
look in the
back
mirror, you're
normal.
still going to look the same.
Yeah. And these media influencers, I don't know if any of the influencers are looking or listening to this or watching this video podcast. The only thing that I would say is do your research whenever you promote products or whenever you promote any kind of thing. Just because they give you free stuff and then give free money, don't influence people because they,
Yeah.
yeah, older people, they can think actually, like people who are like very teenagers, like very young people, they are obsessed with the looks and then they are going for the product. So you never
Easily
know,
influenced. Yeah.
they're easily influenced, and you never know how much it can affect them physically in a health
and
standpoint.
mentally,
Yeah, and
because
mentally.
they want to look good, so they
Yeah,
do whatever it takes.
so you're just going to destroy them stage by stage. They, yeah, that's the thing that I want to say to these influencers. It's okay
I
if
mean,
you want, yeah, it's okay for you to want find
who,
money. It's good, it's good, it's actually, it's a good thing. No one against it, because it's a business, and then you want to do it, you want to promote, you want to gain some money there. So but be careful with what you promote now, that's all. Have to do.
I doubt anyone actually wears corsets anymore. In fact, probably
Yeah,
one or two in, I mean, I hope some of you know what corsets are. It's those things that they wear to tighten your
you can
stomach area to
see,
actually waist
uh
area.
yeah, you can see in the old movies, they will wear it,
British movies,
then
especially.
yeah, they will pull from the behind, make it
Oh,
very tight. Oh, that looks damn painful, damn painful.
yeah.
Beauty is pain.
I doubt anyone does that anymore.
No, no, I
And
don't think so.
here
I know.
we are.
Maybe Queen of, even Queen of England not doing
I
that, if I'm
doubt
not
they do
mistaken.
it anymore, lah, bro. But then now waist trainers of all things come to actually tighten you.
I
It
think,
doesn't do
yeah,
anything. It doesn't shape your body in any way.
I think
Your
the
body
waist
is
trainer,
naturally what it is.
I
Yeah,
think the waist trainer came from this corset thing. Like it was inspired
corsets.
by
Yeah.
corset. Yeah, it was inspired by corset.
Uh, but it's just like a aesthetic thing. It's just something that you wear to look good at that moment, not something that actually uh,
Helps you
delivers any
to
permanent change.
shape.
It
Yeah,
doesn't do anything.
because you cannot change how big is your pelvic bone, because your pelvic bone decides your uh, waist size. If I'm, yeah, your pelvic
you
size
you can't
determines
do
your
anything
waist.
unless
Yeah,
unless you go for that shaving thing which I mentioned earlier. They shave the pelvic. What the
you want to remove some of the pelvic bone there.
jeez, man, that is weird.
I think you should remove lah, Ruben. You have big ass, so you might have SL. You have big pelvic, no, right? I think you have small pelvic.
I do have a big pelvic, lah.
Yeah,
I have a big pelvic.
yeah.
Yes, and yes, I have thick ass, but still, come on, lah. Why the hell would anyone do that?
Do that.
I like my skeletal structure the way it is. I appreciate my skeletal structure the way it is.
Just embarrass your own. How to say, your own build up, your own creation.
Genetic
So
build, yeah.
yeah, your genetic will just embrace that, like improve your own structure. So,
Ay,
so coming to the
ridiculous, lah.
this interesting topic, which is fat burners.
Fat burners.
Yeah. Does fat
Here you
burner
go.
really work? Okay, I want to explain how fat loss really works. So how we lose fat is how we lose fat, and especially there are few things that happens in our body that causing our body to lose utilize fat as our energy source, which is first of all metabolic rate. Second of all, our thermogenesis, which is thermic effect of food or the heat that produced in our
Food,
body,
yeah.
the thermogenesis. The third one is what calories. No. Third one is our physical activities. Sorry. So these three combined together gives us energy expenditure, we would say. So all these three differs from each person to each person. Like for example,
Yeah.
if I'm 100 kg with 5% body fat percentage, if another person 100 kg with 30% body fat percentage, the 5% body fat percentage, I have more muscle than compared to the 30% body fat percentage. So what happens is the 5% body fat percentage with more muscle have more metabolic rate compared to the with the body fat percentage, because my tissue requires more energy than him.
Energy.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I have more higher metabolic rate compared to him. So this this causes us for us to have this energy expenditure. This involved in energy expenditure. So this is how basic body fat percentage reduction happens. Like and then you control our
Yeah,
calories, and then physical calorie deficit, and then blah 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 blah. So fat
all
loss
that,
happens.
yeah, all that
Fat,
branches lah.
yeah, all the branches happen. So these three main things that happens in body fat reduction. So what these companies, fat burner companies, promise us is they promise us that fat burners will improve our thermogenesis, which is one of the factors that causing us to lose fat, which is
Does it work?
not directly.
Uh, okay, it works, but it doesn't work as efficiently as people put it to be lah.
Yeah,
Is what I would say. It works to a very very minor percent. I would say probably like less than 5%. Honestly,
less than 5%. Yeah,
you
because there's a lot
you
of
should.
hormones and involved, because when we involve
Hmm,
thermogenesis, right, there's a lot of hormones involved, which is in cut short, adrenaline, right? So we
yeah.
have this beta androgen receptor, which is releases this uh, keta. If I'm not, I forgot the name lah. I have to Google. I think, if not mistaken, catecholamines, some response, which will accumulate more adrenaline and neurophorin hormones. So these
Hmm.
hormones, what will do is will increase our thermogenesis in our body. Have you ever, like, when you drink coffee, you have this adrenaline rush, you will feel heat in your body.
Yeah.
So most of the
Yes.
people most of us will feel this when you drink coffee. We have more. So caffeine is one of the product in the fat burner that stimulates these beta 2 and beta 3 androgenic receptors. So this
Hmm.
causes us to secrete more adrenaline, so to cause us to this blood pumping, high blood pumping in our body, so causing us to increase our thermogenesis. So this is like indirect.
Another thing is it is a hunger suppressant as well.
Yeah, it's a hunger
Caffeine is a
suppression.
hunger suppressant as well.
Suppression. If, let's say, at a point where you cannot really control your calorie intake, so it's like where you are at 1002 but you really want to lose weight, so you cannot control your hunger, because when you reduce your body fat percentage, we have less leptin production. Leptin is
Mhm.
hunger hormone.
Uh, Leptin is what to keep your hunger away. Ghrelin
So
is a hunger hormone.
ghrelin is okay, so hormone, yeah. So this leptin is in low production. So what causes is we have more hunger. So it suppresses the hunger. It helps us to suppress the hunger, the caffeine.
Mhm.
So this is one of the reason why fat burners will work. Like, there are some, they have like EGHG, or what? If not mostly EGCG. They have this stimulant called EGCG, like it's called like it spares hormones that being produced, and then they have carnitine, if I'm not mistaken, L-carnitine. Have you heard of it?
L-carnitine,
Carnitine. Yeah,
L-carnitine. Yeah,
carnitine was quite famous. Carnitine
in
was
fat
quite
burners. Yeah.
famous. Yeah, in fact, carnitine is famous because once our fat is break down into fatty acid, and then it's sent to
Mm-hmm.
a cell to utilize as energy. So in order for it
Mm-hmm.
to go into mitochondria is our center of cell which produces energy. So this fatty acid goes inside the mitochondria. We need carnitine, which produced by our body. So you don't need carnitine because our body already have carnitine inside us. So it's just that it's going to
It's
add you more carnitine for yourself. Like you're going to add more carnitine in your body. You don't know it's going to work or.
but even then you don't know whether it's actually sometimes it can be too much also. Not to say that it's sufficient because your body is already producing efficient amounts of it lah.
Like these fat burners, so these are the ingredients that we have. So now you have to decide, is it working or is it not working? Well, it depends actually. I made some research on this. I saw some research paper that they've been done this fat burner. They use some trained athlete for they use fat burners. So surprisingly, uh, they discovered after they measured the metabolic rate of the trained athletes after their training.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is the people who use fat burners,
Mm-hmm.
they increase in metabolic rate by few percentage higher. They have higher metabolic rate, so which is more fat burned. So, but you never know because it's very. They might have, in my
Negligible,
opinion,
right?
yeah, in my opinion, they might have different. Uh, how to say environment factor. Maybe they have more muscle compared to the placebo people, so we never know. Like we cannot be really sure, but even though it was a very small percentage, not very high percentage,
The percentage of change won't be that much
that much
compared
even.
to, yeah,
Yeah. And but
compared to like
okay,
actually
even
working for it.
yeah, even if you believe that fat burners work, you cannot say that you don't want to work out or you don't want to control your calorie intake, it's going to burn your fat off. From the
Yeah.
explanation that I just gave you, everything happens only when you work out, when you have physical
Yes.
activities. So all this happens only when you have physical activities. If you don't have any external, you are not expending your energy expenditure. So it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you at all. And even
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't think so you should. This is my personal opinion. If you want to use it, you can use it, go ahead, but this is my personal opinion. I think it's a waste of money, and I think it's better for you just to consume coffee before your workout if you want
Yes.
more energy. It
But of
depends
course,
on
don't drink
people.
too much of coffee.
And it depends on people
Don't
also.
overdose on coffee.
Yeah, some people they like few mgs extra, they just take caffeine supplement. You know there is a supplement
Mm.
for just caffeine. So they have just the caffeine. And yeah, this is like your personal opinion, but if this is my opinion, I think it's not necessary. It works, maybe, maybe not,
I mean,
because
even pre-workouts have more caffeine.
yeah, make more caffeine actually. And this kind of products, and then when they prove their products works, like through research, most of the research are funded by their own company. Like if I'm going to produce my own brand for the particular pattern, and then I fund the research, obviously I want it to be the result to be positive as
Positive,
to
biased mind. La.
yeah, obviously. So you never know actually if it works or doesn't work, but it works or doesn't work is the like it's the last option. But what
It
you
comes
have
down
to
to
do,
only one thing:
nothing. Your
calorie
workout,
deficit.
your calories, stuff all comes first before even you choose for yourself to take the fat burn.
Yeah.
So it's not going to work unless just you cannot say just I'm going to sit around and I'm just going to eat some pills and then after lose weight.
Ridiculous. La. A lot of people like that, are though.
Oh, that so fat burners doesn't work or doesn't work is up to you. Like you want to choose. A lot of people are still believing it. We really cannot break some of the belief since it's been like for ages.
Yeah. And yeah, okay, if you want to keep it as it's working as well, go ahead, say it's working, but understand that the difference that it makes is so negligible that
Yeah.
all it comes back down to is your calorie management as well as your calorie expenditure. That's it.
You know what I would suggest if you're going to take any fat burners, use it as your last weapon to bring down your body fat percentage.
Hmm.
It's your last choice for yourself. Like, are you really okay? You are at like 10% body fat percentage. So you want to reduce too much of body fat percentage. Now you can use. Like it helps in a lot of ways, like hunger suppressant.
Mm-hmm.
It increases your energy intake. It helps in your
Yeah.
thermogenesis. So once you have this momentum going on, you have your calorie. in check. You're working out frequently. Everything is maxed out, but you just want to reduce that 2% body fat percentage. Yeah, you can use. Why not? You can try it. You can give a try.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would suggest for you to use it as your last weapon. For me, it's a weapon. In order for you to lose body fat percentage, right? Every actions that you use is a weapon that you're going to use to bring down your body fat percentage. That was in my mindset every time I lose body fat. If I'm going,
Hmm.
I have few steps. Like, okay, I'm going to use this first. Okay, I'm going to increase this second. So like third, fourth phase, fifth phase, the last phase, I'm all out. I can't do anything. So that's when I use my last weapon.
Yeah.
So it's
Yes.
like, yeah, I use these methods like increasing my steps or increasing my cardio or increasing my volume or increasing my intensity. Everything is like a weapon for you to use as your tool, one of the
Yes.
tool to
Yes.
lose your body fat percentage. So I think, yeah, that's all for today's episode. Nothing works unless you work.
True. I second to that. Ah,
But detox tea and waist
waist
trainer,
trainers
it
don't
never
work.
it doesn't work at all.
They don't.
They
I'd
don't.
rather you just drink normal coffee.
You know, that day I saw another girl post in TikTok. You know, I'm MCO, so the only job I have is scrolling on TikTok. So I was scrolling on TikTok, and then I saw this girl. You know what? This she the you know what she said? She promoted these two things at the same time. I drink this detox tea, and I wear this before I sleep. And I was like, one promote so என்னால முடியாது. Then you go and promote these two both things at the same time. I was like, you cannot lie with these people. We
Same thing, bro. Instagram is filled with it.
Yeah, we on another side we trying to educate people. Okay, this is the real thing, this is the real thing. And then when you go this side, it's like surprising us and then going beyond our control. Like it's going beyond our control.
Yeah.
then
I
then
mean,
today
all you have to do is like these social media influencers and all that, right? All you have to do, if you don't know about the product, ask someone about it. As in, like, ask a qualified professional, as
yeah,
in professionals about it, people who know about calories about it, and then make the promotion or
and
market it.
I'm saying to this goes to every inch product that you're going to take. It can involve skin, it can involve hair, it can involve health, anything, electronics devices, blah blah blah, everything. Want to review on that? You want to review based on any product? Please do your own research. It's not
Yes.
for you. It's for safety of others. Remember that.
Yeah. You saw that video about that what downing pre-workout, powdered pre-workout, just like that, scooping and swallowing pre-workout without diluting it.
Without diluting it, who did that?
With a lot of people, it became a TikTok trend. A lot of people
So
were doing it. One person choked on it.
you
One person choked on it, almost died. Another person, I think a few weeks back, overdosed on pre-workout. I think 13 scoops or something.
13 scooper,
Yeah,
3 4 itself.
because the stupid part was the extra amount of caffeine in the pre-workout from that 13 scoops of it screwed up his brain.
Oh
Almost went into a coma.
Kumar,
Almost.
don't do stupid
It's
things, lah. That's all.
ridiculous, lah. That's why.
Don't do this
Don't
kind of
choke
thing.
yourself on pre-workout. Don't choke. The whole point of it being in the direction itself to dilute it is so that you don't choke on the
Choke on
bloody
it.
powder. You don't simply swallow powder for no bloody reason, lah.
The
Use
only
some common
reason
sense.
the only reason you take dry scoop is because you don't bring any shaker. So just dry scoop and then you drink water and then you go inside. So I drink most of the time. All the time I drink creatine like this one.
Ah.
Yeah, I put my mouth and then I put water and then I gargle it and then I swallow. So
Ah. But okay, that is fine. At least you have it in your mouth itself before you actually swallow. Don't
yeah.
try scoop it and kill yourself by just trying to swallow the whole thing dry. Lah. Ah, my God, ridiculous.
Okay, guys. That's all for today. And then see you guys on our next podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Do share with your friends. Like, subscribe to the channel. Signing off. Escape.
And Ruben, take care.
Level, 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 level.